Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Kitchigami Regional Library System app. So the first thing we're going to need to do is come into the Play Store, come up here to the search bar, and we're going to type in Kitchigami. It'll pop up here, and then we're going to look down past all the ads, and we can see here the Kitchigami Regional Library by Solus UK Ltd. This is the Kitchigami app. So we're going to click on this and open it up. Now, since I already have it installed, it's going to give me the option to open directly from here. So going back to the home page, I can also open up directly from the applications menu. So the first thing we do when you open the app the first time is to come up here, click My Account, click Sign In. So we can scan our barcode or enter it in manually and then enter in our PIN. We have the option here to keep ourselves signed in and then hit Login. And here we go. So it might seem pretty simple, but it has a lot of very useful tools. One of the ones I find most useful is down here under my barcode. By tapping on that, we can actually bring up our library card right there. Next, we select my account, so it currently says I have 2 checkouts, no holds, and no fines. So coming over to checkouts, we can see here I have 2 3D printing books. And when I click to expand them, it'll tell me the format, allow me to renew the item or view the item. So in view the item, we'll bring up a detailed list of the book. And we scroll to the bottom, it'll even show the number of available copies and where it is. Now, as you can see here, the green button says renew. So this allows me to renew it quite easily. But also in the checkout menus, we have another green button up here that says renew all, which would let me renew all the books I have checked out. Now, I've already renewed my other 3D printing book, so I'm not able to renew this one. So let's just come up here and renew this book. And there we have it. I've renewed the book, and now the new due date is August 18th. Another thing I wanted to point out was the preferences section. So in the preference section, we can actually reorder the list on the Kitchigami app. Now, the way I hold my phone, I tend to prefer having all the important apps and functions near the bottom of it, where my thumb's going to be. But if I wanted to switch it around and move it to the top, I simply click, drag to the top, and hit reload. There, I've been able to reorder the order in which the tabs appear in my app. Now, let's use another really cool feature of this application, and that is the map function, the nearest libraries. Not only does it show the list of the public libraries, but it also gives us the hours. And if we sit and open them, such as the Bemidji Public Library, it'll show us the hours over the course of the week, the location, and even lets us open the map feature on our phone. Now, since I'm already in the Bemidji Public Library, I won't need to go that far to actually get there, will I? But if I go back and say I want to go to the Park Rapids Library, I come up here, click on it, come down here, get directions. It'll open my navigation map and show me how to get there. It's a really neat feature. Another neat feature is this called the Scan ISBN barcode. So this feature lets us scan the ISBN number of any book we find. So in this book here, it's called The Trial of Harry S. Truman. We do have a copy. So I'm able to click on it, come down here, place a hold, select my pickup location, and hit place hold. And there we go. Now when I come back to my account, it'll see I have a hold. I'll select on that. And here it allows us to show the books that we have placed on hold, as well as what position they're in within the queue. So if this book had a few other people wanting to check it out, I would be higher in the queue. As the book is currently checked out, I'm going to have to wait till it gets returned. But I only need to wait until the current person who has it brings it back. So if I decide from this page, I can also decide to change the pickup location by selecting the blue button, and I can change it to Gas Lake. Change pickup location, and there it is. Also, I can suspend the hold. So I'm going to choose today's date, and I'm going to choose next month on the 19th for the hold to go into effect. So this is very useful when you want to read a book, but I want to read it beginning at a very specific time. So I can also come over here and cancel the hold, confirm yes, and now my hold's been canceled. Quick and easy. So lastly, the feature here I want to point out is the Ebook and E-Audio. So this works very much like our regular catalog system. So let's enter in a book. So here we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So I have an electronic audiobook, and I also have an ebook. So with the search results in the KRLS system, we can also apply filters to reduce down anything we don't want. So we have the ability to limit it down to ebooks. We can also search the physical collection, although the default setting will be for the digital. And we can search by fields such as title, author, subject, ISBN, and even series. So let's scroll up and apply the filter for just ebooks. So that 7 has become a 5. And there we go. I want to read the book. So I'm going to choose the ebook, be able to download it, and be able to read it through our Hoopla ebook extension. Alright. Now, I want to show you how to actually get the Hoopla app. So the nice part is Hoopla will pop up when we search for the Kitchigami Regional Library. Come down here and see Hoopla Digital. It's also going to say Midwest Tape LLC. This is the application that the KRLS system has linked. So we select this, we can download it, and as I already have downloaded, I can simply hit open, and here we go. Yeah. Hoopla is going to personalize a number of results, as well as show you a number of popular ebooks and audiobooks, comic books, and even streaming movies. So when I click on my Hoopla tab, it shows what I currently have borrowed, what I borrowed in the past and returned, and even come over here for favorites. As I don't have anything favorited just yet, nothing's going to appear here. You simply hit the favorite, go back to my Hoopla tab, and tap favorites. We have a search function here that allows us to search in Hoopla and not just have to go back to the Kitchigami Regional Library app or a web page to find results. And it also lists a selection of trending searches. So let's choose one. And here we have over 3,000 results. So as we see here, we have music, ebooks, and even audiobooks. Okay, I want to show you is settings. So in the settings, it's pretty straightforward. It allows us to actually activate the kids mode, so make it really easy for parents who want to find results for the kids. Now, as you can see, the home page is a little less busy than it was before, and everything here is designed for kids. There's also a neat little feature where if we come up here and just tap kids up in the corner, we can turn it off and on. Like scrolling down in the settings, we're also able to determine whether or not we want to hide our history to download over Wi-Fi only, as well as modify our notifications. So say I want to turn off email notifications, so I will not get any emails from Hoopla about any upcoming expirations. But I am going to leave the push notifications on so it pops up on my phone. Last thing I want to show you is our recommendation settings. So this will actually help tailor what kind of recommendations are being recommended for us along all these different topics. So for audiobooks, let's say I like action, adventure, history, and sci-fi and fantasy. But for movies, I like documentaries, how-tos, and suspense thrillers. For music, blues, jazz, and rock. Now when I come back to the homepage, the list of suggestions are going to be more tailored to what I've selected in the recommendations.